Right, I'm back. I'm back with a video. It's been a long time, and this video isn't scripted, so if I stutter a lot, I apologise beforehand, but I will try to do the best I can. Pretty much. We haven't done a video in like a month, so I thought I'm going to do a video. I haven't had anything YukiOh related going on. I mean, Cosmo Blazer is coming out soon, I guess, but so what better to do it on than what happened last year, which was actually a decent year. Nothing has happened yet this year. So what I'm going to do is a video of my top 5 of everything from the last year. So let's see how that goes. Right, the first section is going to be my top 5 video games of last year. Video games has kind of like always been an important part of my life, so I thought video games seems like a good place to start. Right, now this top 5 is going to be a bit crazy, and only one of the games on this list actually came out last year, but this is the top 5 games of what I played through the year. So number 5 is Gears of War 2. And I'm thinking, but Gears of War 3 came out like not that long ago. But the story behind this one is that my friend Sam and I, he's like my friend from way back, my longest friend, he came around one day and actually stayed around, which is the first time in like ever. And we decided to play a random game, and we thought, let's play Gears of War 2. I hated Gears of War 1, to be honest, and I thought, I'm probably not going to like this, but why not? It'll be a bit of fun. Stay here and play co-op. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I've still only ever played the game once. I put it in my Xbox once. It was that one time. But I enjoyed myself that night so much that it made the list. And to be honest, I haven't played much video games this year, so there isn't really much to go on. But that game, just from that one day, I mean, it might not even be the game. For all I know, the game's rubbish, but I enjoyed myself so much that I put the game on the list. So there we go. Game number 4 is Crash Bandicoot, as in the original Crash Bandicoot from the PlayStation 1. The reason this has made the list is because this is the year I finally finished the game. I can't say I'd exactly tried all those other years, but we've had the game since I can remember, and I've never once finished it until last year, where me and Declan were supposed to be doing a Let's Play of it. We recorded the whole thing, and I actually, sat there and finished the whole game, but the sound didn't record, and I tried to upload the first part of it, and the video was terrible, and stuff went wrong, but hopefully we're going to get some more games in the future that are going to work better. But hey, I finished Crash Bandicoot, that was fun. Number 3 is Catherine. Now, this game did actually come out last year, I think. I'm not sure. I don't actually own the game. I borrowed it off of someone. But I thoroughly enjoyed that game, all the moral dilemmas and stuff. I didn't realise how much of a nice person I am. But yeah, the game played out really well. I just liked it, to be honest. Not much really else to say on that. Game number 2, pretty obvious this is going to be on the list. Tekken Tag 2. Obsessed with Tekken, have been since as long, well, must have been grammar school years. Tekken Tag 1, again, they really got me into it. Then I played Tekken 3, Tekken 4, Tekken 5. That was my top point of Tekken. I Tekken lorded a Jack 5 on that game. Oh, I love Tekken 5 so much. And the Tekken 6 was great, don't get me wrong. But Tekken Tag 2 has just risen the bar so high. That game is amazing. It's the best Tekken they have released, full stop. I mean, I didn't think anyone could top Tekken 5, but Tekken Tag 2, well done. They have done a marvellous job on that game. I'm still playing it, still thoroughly enjoying it. Before I go to number 1, I would like to mention that Sonic Adventure 2 would be on this list because I got it for the Xbox when it's been released, but I didn't actually start playing it until 2 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Day, so I can't count up my games of last year because I didn't play it until this year. I've already overkilled playing it. I've done all the stories and been sitting there collecting emblems, raising chows and stuff, but I didn't play it last year, so it can't be on the list. But number 1, if anyone hadn't already guessed, is Mother. That game came out in, what, 1980s, I think? It was on the NES originally. But I sat there and I played through it, and I haven't played another game like it. I mean, it's not my favourite RPG of all time. No, Tales of Vesperia still owns that, and then Pokemon Gold and stuff like that, but Mother is an amazing game. Really hard to get into because it's quite challenging, to be honest. But I like the challenge. I like the characters. I like the story. There was nothing about it I didn't like. I mean, the 8-bit graphics. I kind of have a thing for 8-bit graphics. They look awesome, and they did a really good job considering this game was out on the NES. It's amazing. Looks better than like the original Pokemon did. Way better. And that game came out way after. But yeah. So Mother earns the top spot for my video game of the year. The only other honourable mention will go out to Minecraft, actually. I got that on the Xbox, and then ended up getting it on the PC as well, and I've been playing like Tekken and stuff with friends. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I think I overkilled it with Fortress Craft like years ago, so I haven't been quite as into it as everyone else has. I'm sure if my friends did a top 5 game list, it would no doubt be on their list. Alright then, next on the list is my top 5 anime from 2012. I couldn't tell you when any of these came out. I don't pay attention, to just watch them whenever I see them. But number 5 will be The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. That's actually an anime movie that I saw. I can't remember exactly why it is that I decided to watch it, but I ended up watching it and I thought it was so good that I got the manga that went with it, and then I got the book that was the prequel to it, and it was just a really good film. I mean, I haven't really got much to say about it, but if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I mean, anyone can get into it. It's not like you have to be a anime fan or anything. There's no real backstory to it. You just watch it, and yeah, especially like science fiction maybe a little bit, but not much. No, it was a pretty good film. Number 4 is Vanguard, Card Fight Vanguard. Now, the anime actually got me into the card game. I didn't really care for the card game at all. Obviously, I play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, but I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. Everyone keeps going on about it, so I watched the anime, and it was actually really good. And I will be honest, the main character, Aichi Sendo, is the most adorable man in the history of universe. I mean, seriously, if someone said that I was gay because of how cute I think he is, I will say fair enough. He is too adorable. I swear he's not a guy. He's got to be a girl. Seriously. I've seen a picture of him in a girls' school uniform, and it doesn't look wrong at all in any way. He is such a girl. But still. Anyways, moving on. Number 3, Code Geass. I started watching that ages ago, but I finally finished it last year, and that ending. Wow. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you haven't watched Code Geass yet, watch it. You will be mind blown. If you've watched Death Note and you love that, Code Geass is like on another level. I mean, everyone's always like, Death Note is the best anime, but no, Code Geass, full stop, that is the best. Nothing will ever top Code Geass. It's seriously good. Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist. I only have seen the first series, I haven't seen Brotherhood yet, but wow, I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was, great story, great humor, everything about it. There was nothing wrong with Full Metal Alchemist. If you haven't watched that, then, well, you're more likely to have watched that than this. I'll be honest. Full Metal Alchemist, that deserves my number 2 spot. And my number 1 spot, slightly cheating here, it goes to Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. I never really watched the first series, so we won't count that. GX I did start watching last year with my friend who's never watched anime before. I was like, well, you want to watch something? Let's watch something I've never watched. It's not great. It's not the worst, to be fair. Everyone's like, GX are terrible. It's actually not that bad, but it's not great. But the real winners here are 5Ds and Zexal. 5Ds I've been watching since the start, and the entire series I watched like the last series in Japanese, the bit that didn't come out in English. Wow. Just wow. I mean, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, but 5Ds, that, if anything, would have definitely made me keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's 5Ds. I mean, I've got a Yusei deck, I collect I've got all the, what are they called, the dragons, Sino dragons. 5Ds is the pinnacle of Yu-Gi-Oh! To be honest. And Zexal, I thought I first started watching it, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and I didn't like it. But I started watching it again, and after about 14 or 15 episodes, the first couple of episodes are really bad. But it really starts to pick up, and it's actually a really good story. I like the characters, I even slightly started to like Yuma. Not much, not enough, but Shark, he's awesome. I'm making a Shark deck. That's my new character deck that I'm doing at the moment. What's his real name? Reginald Castle, that's it. That guy's a legend. But no, the story's really starting to pick up. I've got a couple of episodes to catch up on. I'm watching it in English. I know people watch it in Japanese, but I thought, no, it is in English. I'm going to watch it in English. Some of the voices are terrible, but, some of them are alright. I'm going to watch it in English. I'm going to stick with that. And other animes I could mention are going to be mentioned in either the songs or characters sections, so I won't bother bringing them up here. Right, next up is my top 5 songs of 2012. Now, I don't know, I'll just go with the list and we'll see how this goes. Number 5 is Crossing Field, the theme song of Sword Art Online. Now, Sword Art Online didn't make it into my top 5 anime purely because I only started watching it in December. It's amazing. I mean, it's probably one of the best animes I have ever watched, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm only up to like episode 10, and I'm hooked. Like, the first episode had me hooked. Never does the pilot have me hooked on anything. They're normally really bad, but wow, just wow. But this song is not only a really, really awesome song. I actually heard an English cover of this song. I'll leave a link in the description about who the person who sang it. I'll leave a link to their channel. But the English cover of the song is just amazing. I mean, the song's amazing anyway, but I can't get enough of this. I mean, I guess it's kind of a late year song, but I can't blame myself putting it on there. I've been listening to it almost non-stop ever since I've got it. It's really, really good. Number 4, I've put Nightmare Dream Eater. Now, this is a song by Miku. I'm sure you all know who Miku is by now. But it's not specifically my favourite song. It was probably my favourite song for the longest time in one go. I don't really have a favourite song by Miku. It's just Miku in general, but I put top 5 songs, not top 5 artists. So I picked a song, Nightmare Dream Eater. I did listen to that one a lot. I love all of Miku's. Well, not all of it. I love most of Miku's music, to be honest. And what are their names? Rin and Len, Lin. I always get those names. The Kagamine twins, anyway. The other two. Gummy's pretty good. Well, I know one song with Gummy as well. I don't think she's a real Vocaloid. I'm not sure. But regardless, so yeah, pretty much any song by Miku put forth. And song number 3 is You Don't Know Your YukiOh. Now, this is actually a parody song of what's their name? That really, really crappy boy band that all the girls seem to love. One Direction. It's kind of funny, really, because I'd never heard the real song. I didn't know what it was a parody of until someone told me when they heard me singing it one day. But the Door Police, I will leave his link in the description as well, does cover songs of popular songs, but with Yu-Gi-Oh things, kind of like what I did for about one or two songs. But no, he's really good at it. I really like his music. That was the first one I heard, and that's probably my favorite still. I don't know. Red MD is pretty good as well. I had actually started calling Red Ice Dance Metal Dragon Red MD because of that song. But no, Dual Police, anything by him, put that third. That's really good. And linking into that is number 2. Now, I'm not going to say that I haven't liked all the big songs of the year, because I actually have. I like Gangnam Style. I liked Maroon 5's Payphone. I liked Call Me Maybe. I actually like them all, I'll be honest. But the top one is Somebody I Used to Know by Gothel. Gothel? Nope. That's a Pokemon. Gautier. That's it. Sorry. Gautier, yeah. Now, the reason this one beats all the rest is because it was this song, the first song I did a parody of. I'm sure you all remember. You didn't have to ban him now. I'm sure you remember. I won't make you say. I'll leave a link if you really want to hear it. But it was that song that really, the first time I actually sung and people complimented me. I mean, my entire life I've always gone, people are like, oh, you're tone deaf, you're no good at music. Music's always been really important to me, but I've always just been kind of rubbish at it, to be honest. But it was nice to know that I wasn't rubbish at it for once. And the song's good. And I actually like my parody song. I sing it all the time. There's this thing we have called the Trippy Swing around our town that me and my friends sometimes go to. And when we go there like late at night, whatever, I sometimes just start swinging on the swing and actually singing. I mean, I just kind of do it naturally now. I used to not really do it much, but apparently whenever that song comes on my iPod, I always end up singing my parody version of it rather than the real song, which I think is funny. I don't even know that I'm doing it, but apparently I do. It makes sense, I suppose. I probably would. And number 1 goes to the song Shiso Kawaii. Kawaii? I can't say that word. Wow, I can sing it, but I can't say it. It's a song by the Leet Street Boys. Now, you might not have ever heard of them, but they are my favourite band of the year. They are awesome. I will leave a link. Go check them out. If you're not checking out the rest of them, this should be the second most one you should check out. They are amazing. Their music they do is just all original music. They have 1 or 2 covers, but most of their songs are original and they're all really good. They sing about like anime, video games, you name it, stuff like that. Everything an otaku would want to listen to. Oh my god, their music is amazing. Seriously, I got one of my friends hooked on them as well because they heard me playing a song one day and they're just like, wow, this is like insanely good. So Leet Street Boys, they are legendary. I got enough more to say on that. They are awesome. Right, the next top 5 is the top 5 characters. Now this is kind of a thrown together list. It was really kind of, I missed these things out from other places, so I put them all on one list kind of thing. Not very much to it. But number 5 goes to Charles Dunois. I believe that's how you say the last name. Or Charlotte, as they're probably more likely to be known. They're a character from Infinite Stratos. Now, I watched that for a little while, but I didn't really finish it. I don't even think I got very far into it. It wasn't really my thing, kind of too perverted. I'm not really into that sort of thing. But for some reason, I really like this character. They were like was it the German one or the French one? I think they were the German. Yeah, they were the German one because I have a team on Tekken that I call Team Stratos. It's Lily and Leo, and everyone keeps saying, "Why do you keep calling them Team Stratos?" And it's like, well, there's the posh French girl, and then there's the German girl pretending to be a boy, and it's like that's so like Infinite Stratos. There's the posh French girl, and then there's the German girl pretending to be a boy. It's like exactly the same. It's really weird, but it's kind of what made me like Leo. Actually, I didn't really like Leo much on Tekken before that, but just that link there because I like this character, this Charles. I still call him Charles all the time, even though it's Charlotte. But no, I quite like the character. I just didn't really like the show. Number 4 goes to Yellow, as in the character from the manga version of Pokemon, Pokemon Adventures. I've been reading that this year. It's really good. But annoyingly, Waterstones, the place, our local bookshop, keeps not having. I think it's issue 6, or it might be 7. I can't remember. But one of the books, I think it's 6. They just keep not having it in. They have all the rest of them, but it's like I want to read them in order, and they never have book number 6 in. It's really odd. And I hope they get that in soon, so I can actually carry on reading it. Because I've read up to like number 5, and it's like I can't read anymore. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's like what the first. I think they do about 6 mangas per book. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I had the actual mangas when I was a kid. I don't know how I got them, but I picked them up from somewhere. I had them as a kid, and obviously I was a kid and I didn't know, and I coloured them in and stuff. They probably would have been worth something otherwise. But yeah, no, Yellow, pretty awesome character. I quite like Yellow. I just realised there's another girl pretending to be a boy. Don't worry, that's the only two on this list. Number 3 goes to Seto Kaiba, but from the Abridged series, because the Abridged series hasn't got any other mentions on this list. And YukiOh the Abridged series is still awesome. There were loads of episodes out this year, and whenever I see one, it's just like, oh, I get excited and just hope that no one else is here so I can sit here and watch an episode of YukiOh Abridged. I seriously love that series. Little Kribo is a legend. I mean, there are other Abridged series I really like as well, like the ones that Purple Eyes for the Win does. He's pretty good. I quite like the Naruto Abridged series and the Naruto Abridged spoof series show that Little Kribo done of the Naruto Abridged series is quite funny too. But Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series will always be the best abridged, and I'll never stop watching it as long as it's out. It's just too good. Number 2 goes to the character Intern 2. I'll mention what he's from later. But more to the point, the actor who plays him is from Jack's Films, a YouTube channel which didn't quite get my top 5 YouTubers. I suppose it could have done because I kind of cheated on that list, but I didn't put him on there. Jack's Films is actually a really good channel. He got some really funny content up there. He's got this thing he does called Your Grammar Sucks. It's a really good show. What he does is he just finds comments on random videos, or people send him comments that have done really bad grammar or spelling or something, and because of that, he's made the sentence sound really stupid. He does like he just takes the mick out of it. It's really funny. I really like his videos. He does some other good stuff as well, like parodies and stuff. But no, I really like him. You should check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. Number 1 character of the year though goes to Kirano Kusaka. Kusaka? I don't think they've ever said her last name, you know. But Kirano from what do they call the anime? Orono no Imoto? I think the English name for it is My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. It's kind of I watched the anime. I haven't really told anyone I watched it, but I saw the character and I thought she's adorable. I'm gonna see what this is about because it kind of sounded like it was really perverted from the name, so I didn't really want to watch it. But I thought, no, she's cute. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what it's like, and it's actually not. I mean, I guess the theme is there the whole way through the show, but it's actually about this guy, the main character, his little sister Kirano. She turns out she's an otaku, but she'd never told anyone. She was like a fashion model and like a high grade student and stuff. And it's kind of like how she's been covering it up all this time, and then her opening into the world of otakuism. It's actually it's really good. I really liked it. I mean, it didn't really make my top anime list. I don't think I finished watching. I don't know. I can't remember how far I got with it, to be honest. But she's adorable, to be honest. I know she's supposed to be like the angry teenage, but she's freaking adorable. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave it there. Right, on to the last top 5 list of this video, the top 5 YouTubers of 2012. Now, number 5, I slightly cheated here, but I have said Zombicidal Maniacs. You're thinking, that's this channel. And it's not that the content was amazing or anything. I mean, that's up for you to decide. But the YouTube channel in general, it got me into YouTubing. It started me off. I mean, I'm not saying I'm big or I'm ever going to be big or anything, But I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I enjoy making random crappy videos that one or two people, as long as one or two people like my videos, I don't care. As long as someone is happy for what I've done, I've made someone happy. It's all good. So this channel has, in a sense, is my top top 5 YouTubers of the year, because I like doing this. I like making random videos, even if no one ever watched it. No one probably watched this. Like one or two people. I don't care if anyone watched it. I just enjoyed making it, to be honest. Anyways, number 4. Number 4 I've also chosen again. I said YouTubers. Now I can't choose a YouTuber who is my favourite. I tried and I cannot for the life of me do it. But I will give a shout out to all of my favourite YouTubers. There's your YukiOh channel. Everyone knows who your YukiOh channel is. But I really like his content. I know a lot of people are like, oh no, he's not the best really. But he's one of the best, definitely. He's really, really good. I really like his content. Then there's Kira Twig, a lot less known, does like openings and stuff. The thing I like about Kira Twig is all of his decks he does, like hidden Arsenal decks and stuff, they're all the kind of decks I use. He has very similar taste in decks to me. And I realise how if that could almost be heard wrong. Don't hear that wrong. But no, the kind of decks I really like him, and I don't know, there's something about his voice as well. It's kind of calming. Anyway, we have Sora 1992 EX. Yeah, that's it. I don't know when I started watching his videos, but I quite like his videos. I started watching about halfway through the year, and he's actually a really good YouTuber. Not as well known as all the rest of them, and his videos seem a bit erratic, but I know I really like him. I think he's got a lot going on there. He was kind of like Crow Cruster back in the day, except Crow Cruster quit YouTubing. But he said he's going to delete all of his videos. Oh no, I hope he doesn't. But be a bit silly if he did. But people move on. Simply Unlucky. He was like the first YouTuber I ever watched before I realised YouTubing was a thing. I was like, oh, he does openings. For some reason, I'm excited about this, and I used to watch them. And I was like, I still to this day don't know why I watch people opening packs when I could just open them myself. But I do it. I do it for some reason. I just watch. I record them as well. I hope other people like watching us opening stuff. I love recording. If I've got stuff to open, I tend to not open it unless I know I'm going to be able to record it. And then also MCall40. I started watching him a lot nearer the end of the year, and because he was one of those ones that everyone was like, oh, he's really good, and I was like, I don't really care. But I started watching him. He is good. And he does do really good content. I feel really bad for not watching him before. I only started watching him because he was doing this competition or something. I was like, oh, that's really bad. I don't like starting watching people because of a competition, but I will anyway because the competitions are too good. And it turns out his content is actually really good. I feel really bad about it. But yeah, sorry, Uncle 40, if you for some reason never watched this. You're one of my favourite YouTubers now, so it's all good. Right, third YouTuber. Dexter Manning, or Dexter Boy 124, I believe his YouTube channel is called. I've been watching him since way back when he used to do like Beans and all those machinimas with like Smash Brothers, Melee and stuff. And then he did what was it called that ended this year? Him and Lyle did Sanity Not Included. That was really good. But I like all his other random skits, to be honest. He does like just random videos. He'll just sit there, he'll play a random game for 4 or 5 minutes, talk about it, and then get bored. Actually, I don't know. I just find his videos really entertaining. He's a really funny guy. And to top it all off, he's British, because us British, we're epic, you know. But yeah, no, he's really good actually. But he's not actually my top gaming YouTuber on the list, which is funny because I haven't really done much gaming this year, but I've still been watching gaming like channels on YouTube. Number 2 goes to Peanut Butter Gamer. He's one of the probably lesser known Let's Players. I suppose he's called a Let's. He doesn't really count himself as a Let's Player. So he just does video game videos. But Peanut Butter Gamer actually he does some really good content. Like November, he always does this Zelda month thing. Although this time he only finished it like January this year. But no, he does really good videos all throughout the year, like random games you will have never heard of, and he's really funny as well. Actually, no, I think he's well deserving of my second place spot. But the number 1 spot goes to the best YouTuber of the year, the best YouTuber of all time at the moment. I think it's technically 2 channels, but it's the same 2 people that do both channels, and that is the Fine Brothers. And also their My Music channel that they do. The Fine Brothers themselves, I've been subscribed to them since they used to do these videos where they play with like lost action figures, and they did a little Lost story in that old TV series Lost. I've been subscribed to them for years. I used to watch those, and they were really funny. And then they started doing this thing called Kids React. They had a bunch of kids in, and they react to like viral videos and their reactions and stuff. And that really hit off. And I think they gained a lot of popularity from that. And they started doing Teens React, Elders React, YouTubers React. They have a lot of series now of the React series, but it's really good. They do it like once every week, and I always look forward to it. I always look forward to the video every week. And then they did a spin-off channel called My Music, which was supposed to be like a YouTube sitcom. They got like other famous YouTubers in, like Jack's Films. Intern 2, the character is from My Music. And then they have like that Boxy person who plays Scene. Scene is awesome as well. And then and then all the characters are like named after their music they have. There's metal, there's idol. It's an amazing series. I genuinely sit there and look forward. They have 4 shows a week. They do this one called the Mosh, where people ask them questions and they reply like in character. They all stick to the character. All the characters have a Facebook page, a Twitter page, stuff like that. It's like a multimedia sitcom. It's genius. It's pure genius, and I can't give enough kudos to them. They've done an amazing job with it, and they're by far my favorite YouTubers of all time at the moment. Them and My Music. I actually look forward to their videos every week. It's a shame My Music's gone on a break for the New Year period, but we'll see them back again. They'll come back. And one channel I just realised I haven't mentioned on this list is Freddie W. He didn't do as many videos this year as he did last year, but all of his videos he does are always top notch. I'm sure you all know who Freddie W is anyway, but he did the high school video high school. Video Game High School. I can't remember what it was called. VGHS, yeah, Video Game High School series this year, and that was really good actually. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't know if there's going to be a sequel. I guess there might be. It's like an 8-part TV series kind of thing, but on the internet. It was actually really good. So credit goes to him as well. I'll leave all the links to all of the videos of all the people that I've mentioned, YouTube channels, songs, other videos that somehow relate to this. All in the description below. But that's it. That's my top five lists, I suppose, of the year. Black and White 2, Pokemon, would have been on here, but I haven't played it enough yet. I played a lot of, what's it called? The other Pokemon, Conquest. I played that as well. But Mystery Dungeon Sky, I played that this year. Tepig, the mascot of our team, he deserves a mention here at some point. Probably should have put him on the character list, but I don't know. He's not really a character. He's our team's mascot. And I'm not counting the anime. I've just gone almost an entire episode without mentioning YukiOh. Oh, I know there's YouTubers as well, wasn't there? And the YukiOh the Bridge series. And you don't know Wow. Yeah. Okay. The video game section didn't. The only Yu-Gi-Oh video game I played this year was Cards of Destiny or something, some really old Game Boy Advance game. It was actually quite fun. It was it was based on Battle City from the original series, but yeah. So yeah, enough about that. That's it. Top 5 songs, top 5 games, top 5 YouTubers, top 5 characters, top 5 animes, top 5. We are out. This video is insanely long, but I am done. Goodbye.